I've been searching my notes, and I can't find anything on the blend detachment. How would you use it? What protocol should I use if it's addressing detachment from being abandoned, the heartache of it, the anger from it
Is it for you or for a client?
for a client?
Give me a little bit more info.
So she's been married 10 years, and
Right?
she just lost her best friend, buried her best friend that day, and then her husband told her in the afternoon that he's going back to his ex-wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, heavy stuff. So I'm sending her, I found something on the sadness and grief
All right.
blend, and I wanted to send her the detachment too.
So, the sadness and grief, yeah, like either the blend or ginger lily, either one of those would be
Does
good.
that have does that have ginger lily in it?
Sadness and grief, no,
Ginger.
it's cypress, rose, and marjoram, and there's something else in it, but
Mm,
I mean, it's like rose that's augmented with other things. Yeah,
gotcha.
and so definitely with that, and that would be Ming Men back heart crown for that, or just with ginger lily. A lot of times you can even just have the person inhale it, and it will
And
do
him. Yeah.
it. Yeah. And then with the detachment for that situation, I would do sex, heart, throat, crown.
Throat.
Yeah,
Throat crown. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Any time that you're looking at detachment, there's mental detachments and things, but really you're looking at the detachment is the sex chakra, and not because it's about sex or a partner or something, but the sex chakra is the foundation for the physical world, and it's how we socially interact. It's where spirit and matter mixes, and so when you have situations like this where it sounded like she had a really bad day, like it's
Yeah.
all that stuff's
Right.
happening, and
Everything collided at once.
yeah, and just I would have her do several cycles on the sex, heart, throat, crown, just over and over and over again. And some of it is, she lost her best friend. She has this situation with the husband. It then also makes her feel certain things about herself.
Hmm.
Like there's so many things all wrapped up into that I would many, many, many cycles of that.
Like have her do that at night, right?
I would
This.
have her do it at night. You might even want to give her like a little bit of tarragon or something, just to, because there's the shock of losing a friend, there's the shock of losing the husband, there's the shock of like what happened and why that happened with the husband. There's going to
Yeah.
be displacement in her life because she's not with or husband or partner, whoever that was.
Hmm.
Um, there,
Husband.
yeah. So there's going to be displacement in her life because of the thing going on with the split. It's going to be a thing that it's like getting into a car accident. It's like you just because the symptoms are there doesn't mean that it hasn't rocked you at your core.
Mm.
And I would say treat the symptoms, but there's something more at the core that's going to need addressing. Like, and at first it's going to be just the shock of it all, like the emotional ups and downs. And
Mm.
yes, there's grief, and yes, she has to detach, but she also has to try to get to a place where she's not feeling injured every day, and that's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
That's for anybody. That would take a little bit. And
Yeah.
the sooner she can get there, the better. but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Boy,
thought
I'm
about
sorry to
the
hear
ter
that. That
I
that's
know, right? So,
that's a
so,
really hard
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
right. Thought about the tarragon, but I don't have any
Do you have
that I
like
can send.
benzoin or you have a little bit of rose? Like those could be substitutes.
I
Uh,
have benzoin. I think I just ordered that and
yeah.
just need
Yeah,
to
put
find.
a little
Okay,
tiny bit of
benzoin.
yeah, a little benzoin would work. Yeah.
Ben, thank you. I had another question. Let me remember. Shoot, just escaped me. So, remember my coworker Greg, the one that whose wound wouldn't close. So it finally closed. She came on one of the sessions here and
Oh
talked
yeah, yeah, yeah,
about,
yeah. I remember. Yeah.
right? Yeah, so she was using marjoram because she was having a hard time sleeping, and it made her better sleep. It gave her
Oh,
better
good.
sleep.
Yeah.
However, she just shared recently because she got into a car accident. I mean, the things that happened to this gal is just one after the other. Got into a car accident, and I told her, remember, you have marjoram, just put that on your body to help it, kind of unwind from the trauma. And she says, when I use that in the morning, I get a stiff neck. I said, huh, what, do you know what that's about, Greg?
No.
I
She
said,
gets
maybe you're just sleeping too deeply. You haven't slept before.
she gets a
Um,
stiff neck. It could be the way. So like when she wakes up, her neck is stiff.
yeah, when she uses marjoram.
Yeah. That's probably I think you nailed it. That's probably sleep position.
Yeah, it's almost
Or
like
or sometimes just not even moving during the night.
that's
Because
what I said. You're
yeah, it
probably
should
not
be the
moving.
opposite effect. Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be the opposite. So
yeah. Okay. One last question.